there, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Upcycled Adulting, where I am here to help you overcome obstacles, grow to accomplish your goals, and create healthy habits. Today, we're going to be talking about goals, and we're going to talk about what to do when it feels like we're just not going to achieve our goals, or when perhaps in the past we haven't achieved those goals and we're still really struggling to move forward. This is a really common situation. Most people actually do not achieve their goals. So if this is you, you are not alone. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel so that you don't ever miss a single thing. So let's talk about the 3 things that we need to do when we are not accomplishing our goals, or we haven't, or it looks like we're not going to, because we're really stuck or we're really struggling. All right. Because usually what we do, where we try to increase willpower, increase pressure, force ourselves to do it, punish ourselves into it, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Most of the time when it looks like we're not going to achieve our goals or we haven't achieved our goals, we spend a lot of time in a self-punishment, self-abuse cycle. And the truth is, that's not helping. That's not getting you to your goals. And part of the reason why is it is actually not motivating. It doesn't get you fired up to want to accomplish your goals when you feel awful about them. And that's what's happening here. So let's talk about the 3 things to do instead. And these 3 things are actually my proprietary small step method. So really, you can take these 3 things and apply them to anything in your life. And this is going to consistently work to help you build the life you want to have, whether it's accomplishing goals or managing things around the house or getting that promotion at work, whatever it looks like, whatever your thing is, this is consistently going to help. So, ready? Number 1 is we need to change our mindset. When we get stuck in this self-abuse cycle or beating ourselves up or feeling like that's for other people, right? All those other people have so much willpower and self-discipline. They deserve to accomplish their goals. I am a slacker. I'm a quitter, so I just don't deserve it. Whatever that looks like for you, it needs an adjustment. It needs to be tweaked. One of the best ways to make this adjustment is to treat yourself like you would your child or your best friend or your sister or your partner, and get curious. When other people in your life are struggling to accomplish their goals, when other people in your life are missing it in certain ways, your first thought isn't, wow, they're so messed up. Your first thought typically is, I wonder what's happening here. I wonder what they need help with. I wonder where they're struggling, right? If you have a first grader, for example, who's really trying to learn how to read and they're just not getting it, you're probably not thinking that they are the problem. You're probably not thinking, oh, they're just lazy. What you might be thinking is, I wonder if something's happening. Maybe it's the instruction. Maybe it's because they do reading time first thing in the morning and my kid's not really a morning person. Maybe it's because, right, you get curious. You assume the best. And I'm going to ask you to do the same thing for yourself. Just think to yourself, I am doing the best that I can. What's happening, right? Even when you're not doing the best that you can. Because on those days that you're particularly lazy, that you're not doing anything, that you don't feel like it, you're calling yourself lazy, right? There's probably something happening. Did you not get sleep well? Are you under a lot of pressure at work? What is going on for you that is creating this barrier? This matters. This matters. So just practicing saying, I'm doing the best that I can. What do I need? How can I better support myself? What will enable me to get from where I'm at to where I want to be? The next thing is changing your actions. Changing your actions means going back and doing the thing you've identified that you need. Now, a lot of times the thing that we need is something like, oh, I'm struggling with that skill set. You know what my issue is? I struggle with time management. So I actually really need to set aside some effort and time to get better at time management before I try to get myself to do this other thing, right? I'm trying to exercise in the morning, but I'm not going to bed at night because I'm a night owl. So the thing that I need is to work on my bedtime routine first. I'm trying to eat healthy, but I don't know how to cook, or my kitchen is like a disaster area. The thing that I need that would make this easier for me is to get the tools I need to take a cooking class, to organize my kitchen better, right? Those are the things that would help me. And so changing your actions and addressing what you need is vitally important to bridging the gap between where you are now and where you're headed. In addition, one of the things you may not have thought of that you need is you may need to slow down. Maybe the steps you're taking seem small to you, but they're not small enough. Small steps are the absolute key to accomplishing any goal. It doesn't matter what the goal is. Every single goal you want to accomplish in your life is actually made up of consistent, small action, right? That's what ends up moving the needle. Not a big, flashy thing that's here 1 minute and gone the next. Because our goals are about changing our lifestyle. And changing your lifestyle means consistency. And consistency comes from small steps, not massive action. And so that means, for example, as I said, the thing about getting up early to work out, right? Getting up and working out for a half an hour in the morning is made up of about 5 small steps, right? It's made up of getting up a little bit earlier over a period of time so that you can retrain your body and adjust in your sleep schedule. It's made up of laying out your exercise clothes, picking out what you're going to do for your exercise so you're not doing that in the morning, putting on your shoes. It might even be going to the gym, literally driving there. It's not a simple, I'm just going to get up and exercise, right? Getting up and exercising is made up of a whole lot of little pieces. And once you have trained your body and trained your brain to get up in the morning, it's a lot easier to exercise. For most people, the waking up part is the hardest part. The knowing what to do part is the next hardest part. The hard part isn't actually the exercise. It's the things that come before it. So take the small steps you need. Now, for a lot of people, this is really challenging because we want it now. We want it now. And it feels like this takes a really long time when we do it this way. But if you think about all the times that you've set out to accomplish this goal and all the times that you failed to achieve it, right? If you did the small step method, if you just took small steps to get there from the beginning, you would already be there, probably 5 times over. So doing it the right way now prevents you from having to keep going on this merry-go-round. It prevents you from continuing to feel miserable about yourself because it gives you a strategy that actually works. And that strategy, because it's small steps and it's easy to incorporate in your life, ensures that you'll be able to maintain your goal once you get there. Because you'll just keep doing the things you're doing. Because over time, those small steps build and they become a lifestyle. And the third part of the small step method is to change your results. And I mean this in 2 different ways, okay? The first way is to change your results, to actually achieve your goals, to actually get there. Woohoo, right? To have the big party. This is so incredibly exciting because you've accomplished your big goal. But the second way in which I mean this is change what you perceive as your result. A lot of us are creating goals that are really massive. They're massive, right? And because of that, we feel disheartened. We don't feel like we're getting anywhere. We feel like it's taking too long. And it undermines our mindset and our actions. We struggle because It's just not happening fast enough. And we've defined our result as I'm going to have my whole house organized and decluttered, rather than saying I'm going to get that closet organized and decluttered. Okay. That closet is potentially a 1-day project, maybe even a 2-hour project. Maybe the result you're looking for is I'm going to get that one shelf organized and decluttered. Why does this matter? It matters because when you do this, you set yourself up for wins. Those wins pay off in increased momentum. When you feel like you're winning, when you feel like you're getting somewhere, when you feel like you're making progress, you want to keep doing it because it's working and it feels really good. But when you feel like you're always behind and you're not getting anywhere and you're just spinning your wheels and you're not doing enough, it's disheartening. When we change our perception of what is the result we're looking for, we can celebrate our progress. Celebrating your progress is the thing that makes all this goal journey feel amazing and feel good. It makes you want to come back for more, right? Think about the smallest things. Think about the milestones and the small things, the little pieces that go into your goal, right? In the example that I gave about working out, celebrating the fact that you're getting up 10 minutes earlier now is a big deal. That's a big deal. Just celebrating right now that you have changed your perspective and your approach, and that is a result that matters, is important. One of the very best ways to do this is to keep an accomplishment journal. Every single day you write 3 to 5 things that you've accomplished in your day. It allows you to go to sleep every single night feeling proud and to wake up every morning feeling excited. It literally changes the wiring of your brain. It literally changes the way you see yourself in the world. Kind of like a gratitude practice changes the way you see the world around you. This changes the way you see yourself. And that causes you to feel empowered and excited and capable. So you can stop wondering, am I going to achieve my goals? You can go around like, I am a goal crusher and I absolutely have this. It'll allow you to be patient with yourself because you'll be aware that you're making progress. I'm going to go ahead and link a free daily journal page that is ideal for goals. It includes your goal, your small step, your gratitude, and your accomplishment journal all in one page, because this is how you change a result. And by the way, some of you may have noticed that if you're doing this all the time, it'll change your mindset too. You see, it's a big circle that feeds itself. And once you have this consistent circle going, right, you can apply it to any part of your life. It doesn't have to be about goals. It can be about changing your mindset about your relationships, changing your actions when you're with other people, and changing your results and what you're getting from those relationships, or allowing you to make really empowered choices about it. This can apply to literally anything in your life. The small step method is the way that you create an intentional life. And I know that you can do this. You deserve to have the life that you've been dreaming of. You only get one life. It's yours to live. You get to choose. For me, choosing the small step method was an absolute game changer. An absolute game changer, because it allowed me to wake up every single morning feeling purposeful and fall asleep every single night proud, no matter what was happening around me, no matter what other people were doing, no matter what my circumstances were. And that enabled me to take on and consistently crush my goals in the areas of finance, relationships, health, and starting my own business. I've taught tons of people how to do this, and I have to tell you, it works. It works every single time. So give it a shot. get your journal page, and do not forget to subscribe. Bye, everyone.